Oh god, I miss and love Shay Shay. Anyways, welcome to another episode on Black TV. And I know it's been a long while since I did a video, and I promised a lot of video in my other videos, which I did not do, which I'm very sorry. I've just been really busy. Anyways, please before we start this video, like and subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it, like a lot. You don't know how much I'll appreciate every single like, comment that's on my page. Like, I don't know you, but just be sure that I really do appreciate and love you so much. So today's episode on Black TV is going to be about how to level up your life in 2020. Look, if you are still alive since February down to now, trust me, you've been really lucky. In fact, since January, you've been really lucky, because 2020 is just like, I don't know. Sometimes it's just weird. It's just like that year in which everybody's like, oh, this, oh, that, 2020 is like this. And when the going get tougher, you don't quit. You look for more ways to level the fuck up. So one of the biggest tips in level up in 2020, which is getting my first one, is drop your pride. I mean, might have worked for you in other years, but moving on from now, you need balance and stability in your life. So drop your pride, put it in a box, you get back to it. But let me tell you something, by the time you are done making it in life and you've reached some heights, you feel like you don't need this thing again. Look, I'm not saying dropping your pride should be like then you become somebody who begs, who do this, who do that. It's just, I know a couple of girls, and I know that so many opportunities pass by you because you are just I mean, you see somebody that is going to help you and you're like, no, I don't want to associate with that. I feel like if he cannot come and talk to me, or if she cannot come and talk to me, please, I don't like bringing myself down. I mean, if somebody wants to help me, they'll come over and help me. Even guys will be like, well, Kinika. See, the truth is, everybody's just looking for an helper. And you don't know how your helper is going to be, that they are wearing rags or not. If you see somebody that is going to help you, drop your pride, walk up to them, tell them your predicaments. Look, nobody knows if the belly is paining the lizard, unless the lizard open its mouth and say. And since it's not opening its mouth and say, I'll keep running away from it because I really hate lizards. So, secondly, you need to step out. You are not going to achieve anything by sitting at home. My mom used to say, like, it's only when you go outside you're actually going to like get something. And for those people who just feel like they are not opportune enough to actually step out in the literal sense, that's why social media is for you. Let yourself be known. Let people know that this is what you do. This is who you are. If you sit down at home watching Netflix, binge watching some weather scene, or you are just sitting at home watching every single minute of Big Brother Naija, people will just know you as that person who always posts Big Brother Naija and sports and just them sitting down at home. But you need to really step up for yourself, because out there are opportunities, and out there's a lot of people striving for that opportunity. That opportunity is not going to walk up to you at home. Everybody wants that opportunity, and you need to step out and take that opportunity. If you're staying at home, it is never going to come and meet you. I'm sorry, baby, but that's the truth. Another thing is, you need to dress the part of what you want. I mean, a lot of people are going to be like, dressing doesn't make me a good person. Dressing responsibly does not mean I'm acting responsibly. But let me tell you something. The first act of responsibility is dressing responsibly. Do you know how many opportunities miss you in a day because you are not presenting yourself in the way that opportunity is going to come and meet you? Okay, let me give you an example. You are not dressing so well. I mean, you could have the good spoken English, you could have everything, and you just approach this person, and the only thing they are going to think about is, oh, you'll be so good, but you need to start. I'm not asking you to cover yourself from head to toe. I'm not asking you to just turn to Mary Amaka overnight, or for you to become a pastor dress. Or I'm just asking you to dress in a way you want to be addressed. And I'm not saying dressing, like, I'm not bringing it down to when women dress badly, that's why they are raped and everything. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying dress the way you want to be addressed. If you are going for an interview, you obviously won't dress like you are going to the club. So when you are walking on the street like somebody who needs opportunity, it's high time for you to start dressing that way. Whatever gathering you are going, look around, know what type of persons you are going to go and meet there, and dress in a way that is suitable for that place, because you don't know where opportunities is going to come to you. You need to always be prepared. That girl that was selling bread, please, did she know opportunity was coming? She didn't, and neither would you. This thing is just grace, God's grace. And now, whether you've dropped your pride, whether you've stepped out of your comfort zone and actually go into the reward to compete for that opportunity, and whether you've dressed the part or not, you need to be smart. You need to be fucking sharp and smart. Because opportunity could just walk right by you and you won't know. So that is why you need to be smart. It doesn't matter if you've done all those things I've said. If you are not smart and have something upstairs, you are street-wise, intellectual-wise, everything-wise. See, they'll just be passing by you as though you say if you don't have head. And you'll be like, oh, these people, they are doing this, they are doing that. What happened to me? My sister. It's not like it's not your time. It's just you're not going about it the right way. For reals. Because I don't know. I feel like a lot of us are not smart about things we have. If you have something, be smart about it. If you want something, be smart about it. Be like a girl who's actively pursuing a guy. Something about girls is we are very smart. Very smart. I'm not saying guys are not smart, but girls are fucking smart when they want to be. When a woman wants something, she's very smart about it. Now, when you need something, when you absolutely need that opportunity, when you need to level up in this 2020, be smart about it. Do whatever it takes to get it. Not the illegal stuff, but you get what I'm saying. Okay, this brings me to conclusion number 5, which is just be human. Be as human as you can be. Be a human being. Be ready to help those people who have not made it. Think of this life as a referral system. When you help somebody, you refer the person to grace. Whatever grace that person is getting, you are getting something from it. When that person refers somebody and somebody and somebody, think of it as Ethereum. I don't know, as whatever kind of thing people do nowadays, or we do nowadays. Just think of it as a referral system. Because when you fall, it is people that catch you. It may not be everybody you've helped that catch you, but the truth is, somebody out of all those people, or somebody who's seeing you help those people, is going to help you. That might not necessarily be your family or your friend, but be smart. Be smart. Dress the part. Step out. Drop your pride. Drop your pride. When you get home and you're drinking gabby, nobody will know. So please, when you see an opportunity, grab it. Stop saying I'm shy. What are you shy of? Is it your shy? Like, I don't understand you guys nowadays, because tell me about real opportunity. Like, grasp it. So fucking hard. I'm sorry about my language. So be human. Help people who need help, not at the detriment of your own self. But if you are opportune to give somebody an opportunity, just think of it as a referral system. If you are not a very selfless type like me, I mean, I can be selfless, but I can be selfish too. So anyways, this marks the end of this episode. Thank you all for watching. Like and subscribe on my channel, and I promise I'm gonna be regular from now on. I don't know what days is going to be, because I'm actively searching for a presenting job. I mean, I don't have any connects to it, but I'm hoping if I go to radio stations and all those, I'll probably see somebody who's willing to take an undergraduate like me with no qualifications and anything, and just self and God grace. Like I said, me too, I'm looking for opportunities. Or probably just, I don't know, TV station. Anyways, bye bye. I love you.